countries are now in American next targets. Mexico, Colombia, Cuba. Donald Trump has accused them of the same drug trafficking. These are the three countries, Colombia, Cuba, and Mexico. And it's true. I don't know of Cuba, but you see Colombia, everybody knows that they're the whole drug for the whole world, for the land, for every country in the world. You see Mexico, oh my God, now those ones, maybe the baba, go of drug. Do you know that even Spain are even complaining of this Mexico and Colombia? Colombia, oh no, they be Colombia mafia now. So Donald Trump don't give the sound warning, not the sound warning, he don't say, now they be the next people. He won't clean South America. In fact, the people say they cannot wait. They are begging you to come and rescue them from the hands of Colombia. They are all dictators and they are all drug barons. All of them, those countries, the government know what the people are doing. All the drugs they land Spain, now from Colombia, from Mexico, from Venezuela, all the drugs they land Spain. And Spanish government, they know now, they catch them now. Now boats, then they pass, they come. They always pass through the boats. They don't pass through any other place, but boats. But before we continue, let's listen to the threats of Donald Trump to Cuba, Colombia, and Mexico. Let's listen to him.
After the U.S. captured Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, it has sent warnings to several other nations as well. 3 Latin American nations in particular have been called out: Mexico, Colombia, and Cuba. During U.S. President Donald Trump's press conference on Saturday, 2 of these nations were explicitly mentioned. First, take a look at what Trump had to say about Colombian President Petro.
Well, he has cocaine mills. He has factories where he makes cocaine. And yeah, I think I stick by my first statement. He's making cocaine. They're sending it into the United States. So he does have to watch his...
Trump told Petro to watch out, and he used similar rhetoric on drug trafficking that the U.S. used to justify the capture of Maduro. Next in the crosshairs was Cuba. Both Trump and the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio addressed it.
And I think Cuba is going to be something we'll end up talking about, because Cuba is a failing nation right now, very badly failing nation, and we want to help the people. It's very similar in the sense that we want to help the people in Cuba, but we want to also help the people that were forced out of Cuba and living in this country.
Suffice it to say, Cuba is a disaster. Now, look, if I lived in Havana and I was in the government, I'd be concerned, at least a little bit.
Rubio also made it a point to emphasize that Trump is not just talk. He warned every nation that Trump means business.
This is a president of action. Like, I don't understand yet how they haven't figured this out. And now, if you don't know, now you know. Because this is the way it's going to play out. And I think people need to understand that this is not a president that just talks and does letters and press conferences. And, if he says he's serious about something, he means it. And this is something that was a direct threat to the national interest of the United States. And the president addressed it.
The country that the U.S. says is posing a direct threat again because of drugs. It's their neighbor to the south, Mexico. While addressing a question about Mexico on Fox, Trump said that something is going to have to be done with Mexico. He said that the U.S. had offered to go after the drug cartels in Mexico, but President Claudia Sheinbaum had refused American help. So Trump said that the U.S. had to do something. So 3 more Latin American countries are in America's crosshairs, and all of them have put out statements condemning the U.S. operation to capture Maduro. They say that it puts regional security at risk, and the Cuban president has even called for Latin American people to unite in opposition to the U.S.
Let's close ranks. People of America, let's not let the giant of the 7 leagues pass to the power of the United States over Latin America.
The giant of the 7 leagues. This refers to the U.S. here. Diaz-Canel is referring to a folk tale where a giant ogre chases after a hero to capture him. And some in the U.S. are indeed looking to chase and capture even more than just Venezuela. This is a social media post put out by Katie Miller, the wife of U.S. presidential advisor Stephen Miller. She put up this post just hours after Trump's press conference at Mar-a-Lago, where he confirmed that the U.S. will run Venezuela. Katie Miller's post alarmed Denmark, as Greenland is a Danish autonomous territory. The Danish ambassador to the U.S. responded to Miller's post, saying that Denmark expects full respect for its territorial integrity.